to Triumph's Comedy Night. Yay! Are y'all ready to have a good time? Have some fun this evening? I am too. Now I'm trying to check out your faces, seeing is everybody ready to laugh? I think there might be a couple that have a little sour look on their face. I wonder, did y'all have sourdough bread out on your sandwich or something? Sweet and sour soup or something? No, I'm just kidding. Y'all all look great. I'm so glad you came. I'm glad that you participated, brought all the good food. Woo, that was good, wasn't it? I enjoyed it. Well, so I'm just gonna kind of kick things off here by telling you that words are important. Words are very important. In fact, spiritually, we always are hearing that this life and death right here is in your words. And I got to tell you that Brother Malcolm is here tonight. Now, if he wasn't here, I would say that I am maybe one of the snobby wordsmiths. But when Malcolm walks into the room, all bets are now off, okay? Because the man knows some vocabulary. But my point in bringing up words is that this is a subject that Terri and I seem to go back and forth on, you know. Terri likes to talk like his pappy, which is a great, he loved his grandfather, right? So Pappy would say words like Chicago. Okay, Chicago. And somewhere along the line, Terri heard the expression runned off. Runned off. And he is forever refusing to not pronounce the L in salmon. It's always salmon. So, guys and girls, you know what I'm talking about when I'm saying we like to take care of our men. We want to make them, look, they think we're the arm candy. Well, we're judged for what they do too, okay? That's a little secret, guys. So when we get all dressed in our pretty little black dress and you come in and you look like you just got out of the hay wagon or something, and then you say, are you going to wear that? Well, yeah, what's wrong with this? It's very comfortable. As if that's the criteria. Every lady in here knows that comfort is a luxury designed for the sofa at home, right? But anyway, we want them to do good. We want to help them along as best we can. But anyway, Terri, another thing he likes, he kind of mixes these up. He's always going to say the word blunt instead of brunt. So in my delicate way, when it happens, I will just remind him, no, it's not blunt. Blunt is very different than brunt. So basically, I could hear Terri say something like, my pappy runned off to Chicago to eat some salmon. That's the blunt of it. And when I worked for DuPont, for many years I worked there and trained a lot of my bosses. I'm sure you ladies know what I'm talking about there. And I had this one guy named Jim. He was the manager of the logistics group that I was in, and he would come down to my office, stumble into the little, doorway, and I knew he'd already forgotten what he wanted to talk to me about when he arrived there. That was the first thing. He always had a bunch of papers and a Diet Coke in his hands. And anyway, Jim was from California, where the Pacific Ocean is. Well, somewhere in his childhood, the word Pacific really took because he used the word Pacific all the time when the word was specific. And I'm having to listen to this daily, and the hair on the back of my neck would stand on end. Anyway, one other DuPonter, another manager, of course, took me to this place called Wright Seafood. We'd go eat seafood, great meal. His name was Ron, and then Bill and myself. They were a lot older than me, like grandparents' age, but we would go and sit down to this lovely seafood dinner, and Bill and I kind of would put our menus up over our faces and kind of eyeball each other because we knew what was in store. Ron was about to order his favorite fish, orange roughage. Orange roughage. And for those that don't know a lot about seafood, the word is actually orange roughy. Roughage is a very different dietary thing, okay? But we got a kick out of that. So I just wanted to tell you, words are important. When you hear somebody saying, happy birthday, it just gets all over me, guys. It does. I'm sorry. Birthday. Go ahead and take that little extra tongue movement, okay? I saw you at the Dairy Queen licking on a cone, okay? I know you can move that tongue, so I want to hear birthday. Can we all say it? Birthday. Thank you. I knew it could be done. I knew it. Another problem that I have noticed, and this one is critical. Now, everybody in here needs to get this one right. Okay, there's a difference between prostrate and prostate. Okay? Okay, any questions? Okay, any questions? Prostrate is when you lie down on your face, okay? Stretched out, that's prostrate. Prostate, ask me after the meeting, okay? But it's part of the reproductive system in the male, okay? So you don't want to have people praying up here and say, y'all come on in and get prostate on the floor, okay? No, that's very wrong. Okay, so that's probably the worst word issue that I have. But anyway, I hope I've made my point. We got to get our words right.